believe that after Ukraine, he opposed, I understand, opposed the sanctions that were put on Russia. He has a very close relationship with Vladimir Putin. By the way, he was given an award by Vladimir Putin. I was sanctioned by Vladimir Putin. And that concerns me a great deal. Frankly, I would never accept an award from Vladimir Putin, because then you kind of give some credence and credibility to this butcher, this KGB agent, which is what he is.
Well, Senator John McCain is one of several lawmakers criticizing President-elect Trump's choice for Secretary of State. The fact that our next top diplomat, potentially our next top diplomat, was awarded an Order of Friendship from Russia is often cited by those who say Rex Tillerson is too close to Vladimir Putin for comfort. So we wanted to find someone else who received that same award, another American, and learn their story and ask them a little bit about it. So here now, Raymond Johnson is founder of the Museum of Russian Art, who has also received an Order of Friendship award from Vladimir Putin, although we should mention this award predates Vladimir Putin. So, Ray, it's great to have you on the program.
Well, thank you, Jenna.
So I'd like to just know a very basic fact to all of this. If you receive an Order of Friendship award, does that mean you're friends with Vladimir Putin?
Well, no, it does not. I've never met Vladimir Putin.
Really?
Right.
So how did you get the award?
Well, I was notified by the embassy in Washington, D.C., Yuri Yushakov, the ambassador, saying that I was being considered for this award, and he explained to me what it was. And of course, I'm the founder of the Museum of Russian Art, so that's the reason that they were considering me for that award. And then a few months later, it actually became a fact. I was given the opportunity to receive the award from Vladimir Putin himself in the Kremlin, or I could make an event out of it in our museum and share it sort of with a lot of the other people who helped make that museum happen. And the ambassador then came to Minnesota. I chose that. And the ambassador came to Minnesota and spoke to the people at the museum, and it was a wonderful event.
And so we're looking at your beautiful museum, by the way. We saw many images of it and some of the spectacular art that's on the wall. Why did you receive the award? Tell us a little bit about your work.
Well, I've been an art dealer for 40 years, and we began collecting Russian art for the last 27 years, and when our collection reached several thousand pieces, we decided that we would establish a museum. And I had promised the people that I saw in Russia, the artists, that if I were allowed to buy some important paintings, that I would start a museum and show their work in the United States. We've had 27 exhibits in museums around the United States before we had our own museum, and we've had about 70 exhibitions of various kinds and various themes since our museum was established. And it is a 501c3.
I just want to point out, underscore this to our viewers, that it's believed that you own the largest privately owned collection of Russian realist paintings outside of the borders of the former Soviet Union. So this has been a real work of passion for you. And you've been to Russia more than 80 times. So you've been back and forth many times, although you've never, let me ask you this. Have you ever sat down and talked to Vladimir Putin? Do you have close ties with Vladimir Putin to do your work? Is there anything we should know about, Ray, when it comes to this award and tight ties with the leader of Russia?
Well, I think it's a wonderful thing for people in Russia to recognize efforts that are made by people in other countries to bring a better relationship between the two countries. However, it certainly does not mean that you espouse certain views that president might have or disavow. We're non-political in our structure, and so I've been in the same room with Putin a couple of times, but still have never met him or been introduced to him.
Wow.
But a lot of interesting people have received this award
Well, and you're one of them. I mean, we didn't really know anything about your story, and so just researching this a little bit and doing some reporting brought us to you, Ray. And it's fascinating work, and quite frankly, I look forward to coming to the museum to see more of the art. And so, thank you for clarifying a little bit about the Friendship Award and what it means to receive it. And we appreciate the time very much. Thank you.
Well, we hope that you do come, and we hope that everybody will consider coming to the Museum of Russian Art.
Well, maybe we talked a little bit more about art and a little bit less about geopolitics.
Where is it?
We'd learn a lot. It's in Minnesota, am I right? Where exactly is it, Ray? Eric wants to know.
It's on the corner of Diamond Lake Road and 35W. It's a beautiful building.
And it looks like it. It looks like it. And
It's open 7 days. It's open 7 days a week.
I'm sorry, what city?
Minneapolis, Minnesota.
There we go.
All right.
It's cold there, so you have to be inside and go to some museums. Ray, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Sure, you're welcome.
Of course. Well, maybe the